Be honest. When was the last time you changed your bed sheets? Was it last week? Last month? Or do you not remember? Look, I get it. Life gets busy. You're tired. You're stressed. And honestly, your bed looks clean. It's just where you sleep, right? You're not eating in it or working in it, so it can't be that dirty. Well, I hate to break it to you, but your bed is actually one of the dirtiest places in your entire home. And if you don't change your sheets regularly, you're basically sleeping in a petri dish. But don't worry. Today, we're going to figure out exactly how often you should change your bed sheets based on your lifestyle. And trust me, you might be surprised by what science has to say. So, here's the simple answer that most experts agree on. You should wash your bed sheets at least once a week. That's the gold standard. But here's the thing, that's just the baseline. Depending on your habits, you might need to wash them even more often. Now, why is weekly washing the gold standard? Let's talk about what's actually happening in your bed while you sleep. Every night, your body sheds millions of dead skin cells. You lose about 1.5 grams of dead skin every single day, and a lot of that ends up right there between your sheets. And you know what loves to eat dead skin cells? Dust mites. These microscopic creatures are everywhere, and they thrive in warm, humid environments. Your bed, with your body heat and your sweat, is basically a 5-star hotel for them. Dust mites don't bite. They don't sting. But their droppings and their body fragments are among the most common triggers for allergies and asthma. If you wake up sneezing, with a stuffy nose, or with itchy eyes, dust mites might be the reason. But it's not just dust mites. You also sweat at night. Even if you don't feel it, your body releases about a pint of sweat every single night. That moisture creates the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Add body oils, traces of cosmetics, and skincare products, and you've got a recipe for clogged pores and skin irritations. So, washing your sheets at least once a week helps keep all of that buildup under control. But here's where it gets personal. Not everyone's weekly is the same. You might need to wash your sheets more often, depending on your lifestyle. Let's start with pets. If your dog or cat sleeps in your bed, you should wash your sheets every 3 to 4 days. Pets bring in dander, hair, and dirt from outside. Even if they're clean, they're still adding to the buildup of allergens and bacteria. And trust me, you don't want to be breathing in pet dander all night long. If you sweat heavily at night, whether it's because you're a hot sleeper, you have night sweats, or you just live in a warm climate, you should also wash your sheets more frequently. Moisture is the enemy of clean bedding. It's what allows bacteria and fungi to multiply. So if you wake up drenched, change your sheets more often. If you sleep naked, you should wash your sheets every 3 to 4 days. Without the barrier of pajamas, your body oils and sweat go directly into the fabric. And if you have allergies or asthma, weekly is the absolute minimum. Dust mite exposure can trigger symptoms and make your nights miserable. If you're sick, wash your sheets immediately after you recover. Bacteria and viruses can linger on fabric and potentially cause reinfection or spread to others in your household. And here's something you might not have thought about. If you're someone who eats breakfast in bed or snacks at night, you definitely need to change your sheets more often. Food crumbs attract pests, and spills create stains and odors. So if you're a breakfast in bed person, make sure you're washing your sheets more frequently. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I don't have time to wash my sheets every week. I get it. Life is busy. But if you can't manage weekly, 2 weeks is the absolute maximum you should wait. Anything beyond that, and you're basically sleeping in a biological hazard. Your skin will thank you. Your lungs will thank you. And your allergies might just stop bothering you so much. But here's the thing. Not everything in your bed needs to be washed as often as your sheets. Your pillowcases, for example, deserve special attention. They're in constant contact with your face and hair, absorbing oils, hair products, and makeup. That's why dermatologists recommend washing your pillowcases every 2 to 3 days. That's right, twice a week. And if you struggle with acne or sensitive skin, this simple change can make a noticeable difference. Your duvet covers and top sheets that act as a barrier between you and your comforter can usually go a bit longer. Washing them once a month is typically sufficient, unless you have pets on the bed. Your comforters and blankets are more like seasonal items. Unless you sleep directly under them without a top sheet, you can wash them every 2 to 3 months. However, if they get dirty or have an odor, wash them immediately. And don't forget about your mattress itself. You can't exactly throw your mattress in the washing machine, but you should vacuum it regularly and use a mattress protector. A good mattress protector not only keeps your mattress clean, but it can also be washed every few months to keep allergens at bay. Now, let's talk about the drying cycle. Heat is your best friend when it comes to killing dust mites. Make sure your sheets are thoroughly dried on high heat to eliminate any lingering allergens. It's a small step, but it makes a huge difference. Also, if you can, dry your sheets in direct sunlight. Sunlight is a natural disinfectant and can help bleach your whites naturally. So, here's a quick recap. Wash your sheets at least once a week. If you have pets, wash them every 3 to 4 days. If you sweat heavily or sleep naked, wash them every 3 to 4 days. If you're sick, wash them as soon as you recover. And wash your pillowcases twice a week. The next time you think about putting off that laundry, remember what's actually living in your bed. Washing your sheets isn't just about keeping them looking fresh. It's about keeping you healthy. It's about giving your skin a break and your lungs a rest. And honestly, slipping into a freshly made bed with clean sheets is one of the simplest joys in life. You deserve that feeling every week. So grab your sheets, throw them in the wash, and enjoy a better, cleaner night's sleep. You've earned it.